The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for game two of this time frame matchup between the 92-93 Calgary Flames and the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. As you guys can see, the Habs currently lead this time frame with an advantage of winning game one by a final of 7-2 and take a 1-0 time frame advantage here in this matchup. And with that being said, let's get right into action here for game two. Your starting netminders are going to be Jeff Reese for the Flames. His shot save will determine from the decider die. Dot, he has it. Blank, he doesn't. Ken Dryden will be back in net to oppose Jeff Reese. And without further delay, let's get right into game two. Will the clock operator please start the clock? We're going to begin game two with a penalty check between both players in two. Both guys have the same penalty rating of 0.5 between Roberts and Lehman, as they will be flipped. And we are going to go to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between players two and anybody on the ice for the Flames. Lafleur will be the skater in question. The quality we're looking for is power. The only guys out there with power are Roberts, Otto, and Suter. I do want to keep at least one triangle out there. So we're going to go right across. We're going to go with Roberts, as he will win the battle for power, as he moves in on Ken Dryden, hopefully to make a 4 or 5. Yes, a 4 or 5 with a dot to score to make the stop. He does so. Gary Roberts is brushed away, as we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 22. It reads, home goalie must make shot saves, so a 2 or 3 with a dot will make the stop for Ken Dryden. A 4 won't do it, and the Flames will get on the board. It's 1-0. Let's see who's let's see who scored the goal. 6, player with the best shot rating. That's going to go to Fleury. Theoren Fleury, if I said that correctly. So Fleury will score the goal, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Suter and we'll go with Ashton, because I want to keep at least one square and one circle out there. So it'll be Fleury from Suter, and Ashton is your game ice-breaking goal scoring stat line presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. 1 down and 5 to go in this segment. Home scoring chance of a 43. It reads, any home player with a triangle creates a goal. Yikes. Nobody on the Habs currently active at the moment does not have a triangle out there. So therefore, it will be a no action result in this portion of the segment, and we will move on to the next segment. Quality check between players 5 and 2. That's Nyrop and Makarov. The quality in question we're looking for is hit. Bill Nyrop is going to win that one over Makarov, as Nyrop will move in on Jeff Reese, hopefully to make a 1, 2, or 3 to stop him from scoring. He won't. The game is tied courtesy of Bill Nyrop, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. How about Savard and Tremblay? So Nyrop will score the goal from Savard and Tremblay. And we are going to stay put in this segment here. One down and 5 to go until this current segment automatically ends. Quality check between players 3 and 5. Oh, my row needs to flip. The quality in question we're looking for is smart between players 2 and 5, Roberts and Yanni. Both of them have smart. So Roberts and Yanni both have smart. And that's going to do it for this first period. Not before uh, both uh, both teams score 1 goal each to tie things up at 1 apiece. Home scoring chance of a 61. It reads, any visitor player with a circle prevents a power play goal. Yes, Otto and Ranheim both have a square. We're going to see who is going to take it. If we get rid of Otto, that leaves Musel. Let's have the decider die decide. Dot, it'll be Otto. And it'll be Ranheim. So Ranheim will stop the Montreal power play goal attempt, and we will move on to the next segment. Quality check between players 4 and 1. That's Chartra and Roberts. The question we're looking for is power. Both Chartra and Roberts have power, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 41. Visitor player in 4, that's Al McInnes. He creates a goal for a goal opportunity with a quality roll of power or a triangle. Although McInnes does not have a triangle, he does have power well enough to get his team into a scoring opportunity. A 4 or 5 with a dot will make the stop for Ken Dryden. It won't, and the Flames take a 2-1 lead courtesy of Al McInnes. Let's see who assisted him on the play. 2. How about it? Otto and Ashton. So McInnes from Otto and Ashton are your Bitty Beer go-ahead goal scoring stat line presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. And again, if you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer. One down, and so we continue on in the next portion of this segment. Penalty check between both players in 5. It looks like Musel's going to go to the box as Van Boxmeer is going to move in on Jeff Reese, hopefully to score a power play goal. A 4, 5, or 6 will do so. It will do so, and it's a tie game, courtesy of John Van Boxmeer. And 1 assist will be handed out on the play. Guy Lafleur will assist Mr. Van Boxmeer on the goal. And again, it is a power play goal. 2 down and 4 to go. Quality check between both players in 1. That's Ranheim and Wilson. The quality we're looking for is smart. Both guys have smart, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Uh, Visitor scoring chance of a 55. It reads home player in 5. That's Nyrop. He stops a goal. He stops a Calgary goal with a quality roll of power or a square. Excuse me. He does have a square and he does have power, and that's well enough to stop the Calgary goal from getting past. He has to stick it towards Ken Dryden to make the stop, and that's going to do it for the second period. The game is all knotted up at 2 apiece. We got ourselves a quality check between players 2 and 4. That's Tremblay and Suter. The quality in question we're looking for is speed. Tremblay has speed, and he will move in on Jeff Reese, hopefully to make a 4 or 5 with a dot to make. Excuse me, a 1, 2, or 3 with a to stop it. A 4, 5, or 6 will get past him. A 6 will get past him, and the Montreal Canadiens will take a 3-2 lead here in Game 2, courtesy of Mario Tremblay, and it will be unassisted. So we move on. So 1 goal down in this segment and 5 more to go until the segment automatically ends. We got ourselves a quality check between Jimmy Roberts and anybody on the ice for the Flames. The quality we're looking for is skill. Pick your poison between Roberts, Reichel, and Suter and Yanni. Oh, wait. I think Suter did. Yeah, I think Suter was a part of it. So yeah. So again, it'll be McInnes, Yanni. So anybody on the Flames again, and it's Roberts besides Lehman. Let's have the red die decide. 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, or 6 is a reroll. Player number 3, that's Reichel. So he's going to tie Jimmy Roberts as both players have skill. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between players 4 and 3. That's Savard and Nieuwendyk. The quality we're looking for is skill. Both Savard and Nieuwendyk have skill. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 21. It reads, home goalie must make shot save. So Ken Dryden needs to make a 2 or 3 with a dot to do so. He won't, and the game is tied up at 3. Let's see who scored the goal for the Flames. 7, player with the best shot rating. So that is going to be Gary Roberts scoring the goal, and 1 assist will be handed out on the play. So how about it? Al McInnes will assist Mr. Gary Roberts on the game-tying goal, and the fans here at the Forum are stunned between these two teams. 1 down and 5 to go in this segment. Quality check between players 5 and 1. That's Boxmeer and Ashton. The quality we're looking for is speed. Van Boxmeer is going to win that one as he does have speed. So he's going to be moving in on Jeff Reese, hopefully to make a 1, 2, or 3 to stop it. A 4, 5, or 6 will allow Van Boxmeer to score the goal. A 2 will stop it, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Visitor scoring chance of a 31. It reads choice visitor player rolls for rebound. Choice visitor player rolls for a goal using shot stars +2. Oh man. How about let's have heroics here. Gary Suter. He needs to roll a 1, 2, or 3 to score the goal. He doesn't stop the clock. Oh, never mind. Excuse me. We're going to go to overtime. I forgot. We have a tie game. My fault. So Gary Suter will, Ken Dryden will save the scoring attempt, and we are going to go to sudden death overtime. So in sudden death overtime, like every other normal playoff hockey game that you see on TV, we begin with a new game, but this time we will play out the same 4 segments of 5 minutes each, and the first team to score a goal wins. That's how it is. So let's get right into things with a visitor scoring chance of a 35. A visitor player in 2, that is Gary Lehman. He creates a goal opportunity with a quality roll of power or a triangle. No shot. Gary Lehman does not have power, nor does he have a triangle. That is going to go down as a no action result, and we will move on to the next segment. Penalty check between players 2 and 1. Oh my goodness. Lafleur and Ranheim. Oh my God. Saved by the bell. Both guys have the same penalty rating of 0.5. And we will move on to the next segment here in the first overtime period. Visitor scoring chance of a 36. Visitor player in 3 creates a goal with a quality roll of smart or a triangle. Although Joel Otto is the player in question, he does have smart. Even though he does not have a triangle, he does have smart. So he's going to be moving in on Ken Dryden, hopefully to score the game winner in the first overtime period. A five and a blank or a 6 will do so. A 5 and a blank will do so. Stop the clock. Oh, that's Flames. Excuse me. The Habs stop the clock. Oh boy, oh boy. The Flames tie up this time frame matchup courtesy of Joel Otto scoring the game winner in the 15th minute of overtime. In the 15th minute of the first overtime period. Let's see who assisted him. 2 assists. How about it, McInnes I think I'm going to keep Roberts. Actually, Otto McInnes. So McInnes is going to get the first assist. It will be Roberts, and it will be Roberts. So McInnes, Otto will score the goal from Al McInnes, and Gary Roberts is your game winner here in the first overtime period as the Flames tie things up at 1 game apiece, heading in to Game 3. Once again, the final score here for Game 2 is a Flames tie up the time frame, winning their first game of this time frame matchup, winning it by a final score in the first overtime period of 4-3. If you are tuning in to this game on the full time frame playlist, stay tuned for Game 3 coming up right after the Biddy Beer game summary presented by your favorite Biddy Beer products. But if you're watching this on the single game playlist, stay tuned because Game 3 will be coming up very shortly here on my channel as soon as this game is finished premiering. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to Game 2's action of this, and to the action for Game 2 of this time frame between the 76-77 Habs and the 92-93 Flames. Once again, your final score: the Flames take Game 2 in overtime off the stick of Joel Otto, as the Flames win it over the Habs 4-3.